Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you all are having a good morning. We were just going through the global setup, which today looks quite supportive. So let's bring in our research team and they're going to take us through what the trade setup looks like for India. We have Mangalam, Hormaz and Sudarshan all joining us. Guys, a very good morning to all of you. Hormaz, let me come to you first. Looks like we're at least going to open in the green.
It does look like that, and we're opening above very key levels as well. But it was a kind of day yesterday when it almost felt like it was going to be another dull, sluggish day. But suddenly over the last 2 hours, we saw this dramatic recovery and the Nifty recovering almost 250 points from the lows of the day. And at one point, it almost seemed like 22,200 was under threat. And now we are standing at the door of 22,500. So it was a pretty good session yesterday. Now, if institutional flows were very robust yesterday, but that is also because of the back of block deals seen in Zomato and in Samvardhana Motherson, so those numbers are a little skewed. Now, if I could use cricketing terminologies, well, the chips were down. It was the Nifty Bank that held the innings together, and it deserves a lot of credit for the recovery yesterday. And that move that the Nifty Bank saw yesterday was courtesy all private sector banks, barring HDFC Bank and ICICI, IndusInd, almost everybody contributing to those gains. And that move has ensured that the Nifty Bank is just one good session away from going past its previous record highs of 48,636. Is just 1.5% away from those levels. And what joined the party after the Nifty Bank was IT, and it was also at the lowest point of the day at one point of time. But then TCS, HCL Tech, Infosys, all of them ensured that the Nifty IT index also ended in the green. Now for the week, it looks a pretty good picture courtesy yesterday's move. The Nifty is up close to 0.5%. The Nifty Bank though is up 1.5% for the week. The handover from Wall Street is pretty solid as well. Asian markets have opened higher. But the pressure continues in the broader markets, and the Nifty mid-cap index is down close to 1%, but the small-cap index is down almost 4% for the week. We'll watch out for NBFCs and cement stocks in today's trading session, but overall, it looks like a pretty good day ahead. Back to you.
All right, let's brace then for a pretty good day ahead. Hormaz, thanks a lot for that. Let's also bring Sudarshan in. Sudarshan, what are some of the stocks that we should watch for today?
Morning, Pavitra. So recently we have seen like many stocks have seen like promoter stake sale, and today in that list first is M&M. Promoter is looking to sell 93 lakh shares via block deals, and price range is around rupees 1912 to 1971 per share, which is at a discount up to 0.3% to CMP. But company says promoter has no intention to sell any stake further. Next is NLC India. Government is looking to sell up to 7% stake via OFS, and floor price for the same is rupees 212 per share, which is 6% discount to CMP, and this stake sale is to meet the minimum public shareholding norm. IGL has cut CNG price by rupees 2.50 per kg to 74.09 in Delhi, but other city gas companies will also be in focus. PNGRB member tells Money Control that government is concerned about companies booking higher profits, and it will be collecting data to examine prices being charged by these companies. Infosys has extended partnership with ATP till 2026. Tata Motors, Moody's has affirmed BA3 ratings, and outlook remains positive. HAL's aircraft contracts value is revised higher to 5,078 crore from rupees 2,700 crore. IRB Infra Fabric combined toll collection with its arm has come higher by 31%, and it's at rupees 462 crore. Prestige Estates has launched a residential project in Bengaluru, and revenue potential is at rupees 800 crore. Asian Paints, its arm Asian Paints Polymer, has signed agreement with Gujarat Chemical Port for setting up a unit, and for that it's providing a credit of rupees 460 crore, which will be refunded over 17 to 18 years. And this security deposit is in addition to 2,100 crore that company had announced for setting up this facility. GPT Infra, it has bagged order worth rupees 135 crore. Jupiter Wagons bags order worth rupees 957 crore. And lastly, Vedanta, it will be filing review petition before Supreme Court with respect to closure of copper smelter plant in Tamil Nadu.
All right, Sudarshan, thanks a lot for filling us in with all of that action. It's over to Mangalam now, who's looking at all of the cues from the futures and options space. Mangalam, quite a remarkable recovery yesterday.
Quite a remarkable recovery, and more so in the second half of trade yesterday. It was very interesting yesterday where, after a very long time, it was the Nifty Bank which was outperforming. So if you just take a look at the first, the top three indices, you would see that the Nifty Bank was the one that did outperform for the frontline index. More importantly, we saw some bit of selling in the broader market. So that is something that we will keep an eye out on itself. All-round buying. There was cash market buying of almost $500 million from both the EIIs and FIIs. Even if you discount for the fact that there was Zomato and Samvardhana large trades, look at the index futures out there. There was a lot of open interest reduction in the Nifty Bank and open interest addition in the Nifty, telling you that the shorts were covering their positions. What did the data suggest? Exactly that. Nearly 1,400 crore worth purchase in index futures by the FIIs, and all of that, almost all of that, was attributed towards Nifty Bank, which saw the FIIs selling earlier, and now they're unwinding those positions. So if you look at what the FIIs did in index futures, not only did they add almost 11,000 longs, they covered around 8,000 shorts as well. So as a result of which, the net shorts, which were close to around 65,000 contracts day before yesterday, have come down to close to around 46,000 contracts yesterday, and the short exposure has reduced from 65% to 60% itself. What's important today? It's Nifty weekly options expiry. The GIFT Nifty is indicating a 50-point uptick, but remember, the 22,500 calls are extremely active for a premium of 70 rupees. 22,400 puts are active for a premium of 30 rupees as well. So if you're selling both of them for a premium of 100, the options data suggests that the range you're looking at is 22,300 and 22,600 on the way up. The stocks which are in the FNO ban are MGL. We had pointed the possibility of that happening yesterday for both MGL and Manappuram. So those are the stocks that we'll be watching out for too.
All right, Mangalam, thanks a lot for taking us through all of that action. It looks like things are at least going to start off quite well. 65 points higher is where we're at on the GIFT Nifty, so it's only moved up in the time that we have been speaking. We'll get into a short break on that note, but on the other side, we're tracking all of the cues from the commodity markets. Stay tuned.